Hi guys, happy Thursday! Thank you for joining me. My name is Hillary LeMay, and thank you so much for hopping into my Periscope channel. I am an essential oil educator and leader with doTERRA International, and that just means that on Thursdays we come here and we have a party, and in tonight's case we are bugging out. We talk all about healthy ways to use your essential oils to make your life easier. Hello, hey guys! And teach you this wellness lifestyle, and these are like continuing education classes and virtual learning for you. So I would love for you to share this with any of your followers. You can swipe to the right or up depending on what kind of phone you have. You can tap the screen at the bottom as many times as you want. And thank you to everyone watching the replay if you weren't able to catch it live. Hey, hi guys. And so tonight, on Thursdays we just hang out here. Every Thursday we tackle a different topic, and tonight, with school starting for my daughter on Thursday, this was the perfect time to kick into some back to school tips for everybody. And whether you have children or not, it doesn't matter. This is totally, this pertains to everyone, and everyone can appreciate this information, and you can share it with anyone that you know that has school-age children or not. But again, everyone with a pulse has someone that they know with hair, even if they don't have long hair, even if their family keeps their hair short, it does not matter. Boys, girls, you name it, you can benefit from this information. So tonight is all about the #1 most requested recipe that people on my oil team ask me for when the school year starts. And that is my L'Amazing Prevent and Detangle Lice Preventer. So we, it just makes me want to itch when I'm saying it, when I'm thinking about it as I was preparing for the scope. Lice, they hate clove. There was lab testing that doTERRA did that they shared on their blog a little while ago, and they hate oils like peppermint and melaleuca and rosemary. So we are using our workhorses today, and we're putting them to work. I'm going to demo my L'Amazing lice repellent and hair detangler, and then I'm going to share with you how this has no synthetic fragrances or chemicals or endocrine disrupting nastiness. Yeah, bye-bye lice, you gotta go, because this is Throw It Out Thursday, and what we do is we kick chemicals to the curb because we're working on our fitness, we're cleaning up our eating, we're living healthier, we're getting into a positive mindset, and the last thing we want to do is have to tear our beautiful homes apart from top to bottom and toss out stuffed animals and loveys and spend hours and hours digging through our family's hair when we could be spending time making memories with them. And so this is just going to be a quick scope to show you that an ounce of prevention, and really in this case a drop of prevention, can go a long way to helping you and your family stay healthy and prevent you from being in the situation where you're going to need to take hours of time combing through their hair. So anyway, we're also going to talk about, I'm going to really triangulate the system here. So I've got this one recipe, and I'm going to show you how there are other ways that we can use this same recipe in some of the other doTERRA products and some of the other ways in your day-to-day life that you can incorporate these protocols. And also I'm going to cover some non-oily but daily practical habits that you can adopt to minimize your exposure. So this is all about prevention. Prevention. But in the case that you do get a situation on your hands, you will be armed and dangerous, and those lice, the word just makes me cringe, but those bugs will be gone. See ya. They gotta go. They cannot stay here. They are not welcome. So also, I wanted to share with you that if you for everyone that's on my team that has this Essential Life book, it is an amazing reference. It's about 500 glossy pages, photos, recipes, empowerment, education, you name it. If you go to pages 298, 299, and 300, you will see this amazing section all about parasites. And that's what lice are. They're parasites, and they're not welcome here. They got to go. So if you do not have this book, but you want to get one, shoot me a message in my Periscope profile. You can find a link to my email address. I know, and I would love to help you get started. I have a great, amazing kit that I posted earlier today that is all about immunity boosting. So if anyone is out there that has not gotten started on their essential journey, I would love to support you every step of the way with learning and support and all of that. So anyway, so yeah, it's going to be great today. It's the first of the month. School is either in session for you or it's about to start, and you are going to be armed for these nasty crawlers. So we are going to get into it. We are going to make my Prevent and Detangle spray. And before I start, actually, these bottles are my favorite. These are 8-ounce cobalt sprayers, and I wanted to share with you eos.lifestyle on Instagram. That stands for Easy Essential Oil Solutions. They have amazing quality bottles and just swag, things that you need, labels, stickers, recipes, class in the box if you want to kind of get your family's home cleaned out of chemicals. They have a lot of easy button recipe kits that you can buy, and so I wanted to share with you a coupon code because this is where I got an awesome bag of goodies, and they have a great website, yes. And so if you pop into my Instagram profile page, you'll find a link right under my little information. You can click on that link and you can go shopping, and when you go shopping, be sure to put in the code Everyone Wins 10. So Everyone Wins 10, and you'll get 10% off your purchase, and that's good for the next 2 weeks. So that's at eos.lifestyle on Instagram, and when you purchase on their website, be sure in the discount code section, put Everyone Wins 10, Everyone Wins 10 to get 10% off your purchase on these awesome bottles. I love them. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. You do an amazing job. These came to me wrapped, individually wrapped. None of them were damaged. Everything came really fast. They have great customer service, so I hope that you will check them out for all your supplies because you're going to want to stock up, and they're really affordable. A lot of places like Aroma Tools, they'll gouge you, and they charge a lot. They'll charge an arm and a leg for these bottles, and so I want to encourage you to check out and price match, and if you end up going to eos.lifestyle, I hope you will use my link in my Instagram profile page. That's at Hillary LeMay. So we're going to take an 8-ounce bottle, and what we're going to do is we are just going to add 8 drops each of our oils. And these are our power workhorses. And so, as I mentioned, clove is one of the oils that was featured in the doTERRA Science blog. Essential oils are rich in monoterpenes, and specifically these oils are very high in insecticidal properties, and those are similar to the chemical versions, but they're without the skin burning toxicity and without those nasty pesticides. And what's really scary is that the synthetic version of these oils and these things that actually work in lab tests, the lice are becoming, they are just becoming resistant to it. And so what's happening is now there are all these moms and all these families saying, you know, help us, we need solutions, and essential oils can do that for you. So it's really great because these are not synthetic, these are natural and the most pure available. They're certified pure, therapeutic grade, and I trust them for my family, and millions of people are trusting them for their family. So definitely, if you have any questions, shoot me a message. But these oils act as an insecticide and they heal irritation. And what happens when you get a lice infestation in your scalp, there's irritations and they're biting, and it's just really irritating. And so those insecticides that are full of chemicals and pesticides they're killing the lice, hopefully, if you're lucky, but they're also burning your scalp. Well, essential oils are amazing, and they're therapeutic, and they're soothing and healing for your skin. So it's a really important thing that you are aware of what products you're using on your family and your scalp. And people think, oh, okay, well, this is the gold standard because this is what we've always done. Let's just use these nasty chemical-filled, you know, shampoos and products and whatever. Well, what you're using is actually a synthetic version of the real thing. So why don't you just cut out the middleman and use the real thing? It'll make your life easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 8 drops each of our workhorses. And as I mentioned earlier, we're using clove, we're using peppermint, we're using melaleuca, which is tea tree oil, and we're also using rosemary. Now you can also use lavender, but as you all know, my daughter and I, we don't really like lavender. Just kind of makes us a little squirrely and a little hyper, and if you know us, you know we don't really need that. So we're naturally caffeinated, so we opt to leave the lavender out, but you're certainly welcome to add lavender if you like. So we're gonna add 8 drops each of our essential oils to our 8-ounce bottle, and I'm just using a dropper because it's easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's 1 drop per ounce. And that's a standard across the board protocol that I really like because, you know, this is liquid gold and you don't want to waste any. And if anyone just joined us, we are kicking lice to the curb. I know, nasty L word, but we are doing a prevent and detangle. So we're creating a preventive hairspray that you can use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on your hair, on your children's hair, on your family's hair. Oh, thank you about the nails. Hi, hon. Oh, yay, my lobster's on. Yay. This weekend we're celebrating 16 years together. Our anniversary is on Monday, or actually Tuesday. 8 years of marriage and 16 years together. I cannot believe it. It feels like just yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so far no lice in our house. So we're going to keep doing this, and hopefully you will too. And then 8 drops of rosemary. Thanks. So sweet you are. Thank you so much. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's our 8 drops of each of our essential oils: rosemary, clove, peppermint, and melaleuca. Oh, yes, it's the Friends reference. And then what you're going to do is just take a splash of your fractionated coconut oil, just right there. And you don't want too much coconut oil. You don't want, your hair to be greasy. You just want it to help detangle and go through the hair really nicely. And again, because this is a detangler, it's cutting out another product that you need. You won't need a detangler anymore after you use this, because you can use this before you style your hair, your children's hair. You can use it after the shower or the bath, so it's going to be great. And then all we're going to do is top this with water. That's it. So about 8 ounces of water. And we spilled a little because we always like to make messes at the Chateau Lice. Hope you guys are having an awesome night wherever you are and enjoying the final bits of summer. Okay. And we're just going to put our nozzle on top. And I really like these trigger nozzles, but you can also get the little smaller ones that don't have a trigger. There we go. See? Prevent and detangle. And you can just get a cool little chalkboard label. And what I use, hi Linz, what I like is these magical white paint pens. They're not chalkboard pens. This is a chalkboard label, but they're white paint pens because they don't rub the chalkboard off. Holla! Isn't that awesome? Oh yeah, love it. So yeah, so that's it really. And you just shake it up before you're going to use it. Just give it a little shake. And a little life hack there. Oh, it's a little spilly there. A little life hack. On the bottom, I put my little cap stickers. So if you don't want to put them on here because they might get wet and kind of get disintegrated, put them on the bottom of your bottle. And also another cool little thingy, little life hack that I have is this awesome book from oilsharingtools.com. And it's a book, it's a sheet of every single oil. So it has all the stickers. And it even has like the little rare ones, like the sensational kit flavors and all that in the back. It has the dill and tangerine, cumin, spearmint, jasmine, rose, birch. It has all of these in there, and it's really great. So definitely you want to check this out. This is the oilsharingtools.com. This is the mini version, and it's really nice, and it's all refillable. Yeah, it's really cool. So each of the pages just slips out like this. See, they just slip out so you can refill. And then you just kind of, when you get the refill pages, if you need them, it just pushes right back in and you are good to go. Yeah, so this is really neat. That's how I like to label my projects. So again, you just put the little stickers on the bottom and then you have it labeled so you know what oils to use when you're refilling it. Or if someone comes over and they're like, oh my God, I need that, or you have it in your bag or something, or you're traveling, you can just give this to them. And that's again why I purchase everything in bulk that I buy, if you notice. And these are again from the EOS Lifestyle, and check out the replay for the coupon code if you missed it. But that's why I like buying everything in bulk, because this lifestyle is meant to be shared. We're meant to enjoy this and learn these great things and share them with all the people in our lives that we love and care about. And so we don't want any of our people having lice. We don't want to have to stop having play dates or miss days of school or miss days of work. We just don't want to do that. And if you can do a simple thing like spray your hair before you style it and after you get home from school, before you go, before you shower, after you shower, whatever you're going to do, it makes a difference. So again, you can just use this as you would use a regular detangler, and that way you're getting used to it being a part of your everyday life. Now, there are other ways that you can incorporate these oils, and what I want to show you is how you can supercharge your shampoo as well. I know we have curly hair, and for all the curly girls out there, ain't nobody got time to brush out and comb out our afro. Yes, every day. So Olivia gets a bath every night, and so we comb through her hair, and we all have curly hair, so it's a little bit hard to tame. And so what we do is we use the spray. I have what's called a tangle teaser. Look on Amazon. It is great even if you don't have curly hair. I mean, everyone's hair gets tangly, so but it's called the tangle teaser, and it's kind of like a little kidney shaped comb, and for the way that it's engineered, it really gets through each layer of tangles very gently, and it doesn't pull on your child's hair. So definitely get a tangle teaser if you have kids, and even if you don't, if your hair gets matted. But what we do is we comb her, we spray it on her hair, and then we comb through after the bath. And then in the morning, because she has curly hair, in the morning when we refresh the curls, we just spray a couple sprays of this, and we just kind of, you know, scrunch it up and make sure that we kind of get it all in the roots and underneath and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to supercharge our shampoo. And this is doTERRA's Wild Orange and Lime Shampoo, and I love this stuff. Olivia loves it. We use it. It is so great. I get it free with points every month, so definitely check this out if you have any points left in your LRP, in your template. Check out the shampoo products. And so what we're going to do is we're going to double up. So, you know, first we're protecting ourselves with the spray. But maybe you don't take a shower or bath every night. Maybe you wouldn't need to detangle your hair every day. So we're gonna add it to our shampoo. So again, we're just gonna, in this one, we're gonna add about 3 drops each of our oils, and we're just gonna do 3 drops of rosemary right into the bottle. 1, 2, 3. And because these are already in plastic pet grade bottles, that's PET, that just means that it's safe for your essential oils to be stored in there. Yeah. So we did rosemary, and then we're gonna do 3 drops of clove. Yeah, because you don't want to mess around, and if you are going to be shampooing your hair anyway, which we all are, you better be, you don't have to think about it. And it's like, it's taking the guesswork out of having to worry about the issue. And so if you just do some things, and really that's what they say, and then this is peppermint, that's why they say an ounce of prevention, because it really goes a long way. 2, 3. Really goes a long way, and you don't have to think about it. It's a no-brainer. And us moms and dads, we have so many things to worry about. I know clove is amazing. I love diffusing clove in the fall and Melaleuca here. It's really true what they say, an ounce of prevention. And moms and dads, we are busy. I mean, we are doing 1,001 things at any time of the day. We don't need to worry about a lice infestation. And so we're going to just do this, and we're going to triangulate the market, and we're going to cover all of our bases. And you just shake your shampoo up, give it a nice shake, and your shampoo is supercharged with our lice-killing essential oils. Okay, and then our third way that we're going to supercharge our products, and this is really an easy button. If you don't want to do the detangler, if your hair's maybe short, if you have boys with really short spiky hair, this is awesome to use for your husbands if they have a beard or anything like that. Surprisingly, yes, lice can get into your beard. This is the root to tip serum, and this also comes in the hair care selection kit, and I would recommend just getting the kit. It's cheaper if you get everything together. It comes with the shampoo, conditioner, root to tip serum, and it comes with a hair glaze. It's like a kind of like a loose scrunching gel. I use it on my curls when I wear my hair down. Yeah, this is awesome. So it's the root to tip serum, and it's like a leave-in kind of polishing serum. You can use it from your roots to your tips of your hair, and you can use it to polish. But what I like is that it comes in this cool dropper, and it's like a thick serum, and it makes your hair really healthy and shiny. And when I put it on my scalp after a shower, it really just kind of tingles and awakens my scalp. Now this already has peppermint and rosemary, so what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a little boost with the missing links here, clove and Melaleuca. Oh yeah. See, this is the easy button. This is why it's all about the pieces of the puzzle. Oh, the dropper tops for the bottles. Oh yeah, these are from shareoils.com, and they're super handy, really inexpensive, and I just love them for crafts because I'm constantly doing DIYs, and I just love them to pieces. So this is what it's all about, using all the knowledge that you're learning and just adding it to, what you're doing. Yeah. And this is just so easy because it already has 2 of the 4 oils that we're using in our lice blend, in our repellent blend. So all we're going to do is just add 3 drops of Melaleuca to our root to tip serum. 1, 2. And 3 drops of clove as well. And boom. Now you've got 3 ways to supercharge your day-to-day living and managing your hair and not getting lice. And so you just mix this up, and this lasts forever. I've had this for over 1.5 years, and it's only down to there. I mean, and you know how long my hair is. My hair is like covering my seashells, y'all. My hair is long, and it really lasts a long time. You only need a drop or 2, I promise. And it has a little button that you push down, and it's really cool. And it lets out a really nice thick drop. Yeah, you don't need a lot, I promise. So we've made, in no time, a prevent and detangle lice spray. And we've added the same oils to our shampoo, and we've also added it to a polishing serum. So I know a lot of people do the dry shampoo thing, and they don't wash their hair every day, and not everyone's hair texture can handle that. And so if you don't wash your hair every day, this is why using the serum, it's just a polishing serum, to get rid of frizz or to tame your hair. That's a great option. And of course, anytime you're washing your hair, it's a great option. And then of course, the prevent and detangle is a great option too. So this is a great idea for teachers or friends that you might know, like a back to school gift. You could polish, you could just, polish this up really nicely in a little gift basket. Yeah, you could put the oils in. And if y'all have seen my YouTube channel, if you are just following me, if you just started following me recently and you missed the dry shampoo and the hair periscope, you can go to youtube.com and just type in keywords Hillary LeMay, my name, and you'll get my archive of all the last last 9 months of demos like this, and you'll be able to watch my demo that I did on hair and dry shampoo, and we did one for dark hair and one for light hair. So this is a great way to use your oils to share with anyone that you know, your grandchildren, your family members. Exactly, Terry. It's really important, especially if you're having family members, like if you're a grandma or grandpa and you're having your grandkids sleep over, any of those things. It's really important. So now I want to just cover briefly a couple preventive tips for you to prevent your exposure. So what happens, you know, we want to prevent you from being exposed. So the first thing for girls, if at all possible, if you can allow them to leave their hair styled up. So either in like a bun or a high ponytail or braids or something, but the less loose hair that they have, the better, because it's reducing the opportunity for them to be contaminated with that. Also, no sharing combs or hats from kid to kid. Do not share combs. Do not allow them to share hats. If you are having someone over for a play date, be sure that you wash all of your dress-up clothes after the play date is over. You don't want to have any contamination. And it doesn't mean that, and I also want to preface this by saying, if you do get an infestation of lice, this in no way means you are not a clean person. This has absolutely nothing to do with your socioeconomic status. This is just an epidemic, and it happens, and unfortunately it goes around because kids are in close proximity with one another, and they are doing different things that are exposing them in a higher way than adults are, and they're in closer proximity to one another, whereas most adults don't like invade their personal space on a regular basis. But so I just wanted to make sure that you are aware of that if something happens and you are faced with this problem, do not feel defeated. Do not feel like your home is dirty. Don't feel that way. This is just a roadblock, and you will get through it, and you will have these essential workhorses to help you through it. But also, sheets and towels need to be washed weekly in hot water. Put your essential oils in your wash. Put your essential oils in your dryer balls. Your pillows, your pillowcases, all of those things need to be washed on a regular basis. You can also spray your stuffed animals and your plush accents with the same oils that we use tonight. So that's the peppermint, melaleuca, clove, and rosemary. You can also make your own spray. You can use like Purify, and you can use these same oils with whatever you're using. You can use a spray like this without the fractionated coconut oil for stuffed animals, for coats, for backpacks, for things like that. For kids, if you have small kids that are still napping, please, 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 if you take nothing away from this Periscope, toss their play clothes in the wash when they take a nap, and then when their nap is over, put on fresh clothes. So give them, let them wear PJs, and when their nap is over, put them in new, fresh clothes. It might make a little bit more laundry for you, but I promise you it'll be worth it. Our daughter turns 5 in October, and she's had 0 sick copays. She's never been on an antibiotic. She's never gone to the doctor for a sick visit. And when she was a baby and when she still napped, we practiced this every single day. So every time she napped, even if it was morning nap or afternoon nap, when she was napping multiple times a day, every single time she napped, no matter where we went or what we did, her clothes went in the hamper, and she put on PJs, and then when she woke up from her nap, those PJs went in the hamper, and she put on fresh clothes, and we were given a ton of hand-me-downs, so we had plenty of clothes, and I understand that this might create more laundry for you, but what do you want to do? Another load of laundry where you get to use your awesome dryer balls and your essential oils, and your laundry is only 2 cents per load because you're making your own with your essential oils. Am I right? Right. So while it might seem like a little bit more effort to do the laundry a little bit more, I promise you it's going to be great, because what's happening is when your kids are outside in the dirt, or when they're playing at the library and there's kids, or they're at school, or they're at daycare, wherever they are exposed to outside allergens and germs and everything. Do you climb into your bed dirty? I certainly don't. I wouldn't be able to fall asleep. I like to get in my bed when I'm nice and clean. So don't let your kids get into bed dirty. If they've been wearing clothes and being messy outdoors, I promise you it's totally worth it. Just if you have a mudroom or something, make them strip down and have some, changes of clothes in a little setup or some arrangement that you have, a little bin or a basket or something. But I promise you, when you have school-age kids, all we hear and all we see in our Facebook feeds is, oh, Johnny's sick, and oh, Sarah's sick, and they're sick again. They were sick 3 times this month. It's something that you can really manage. And certainly sometimes it's just going to happen. We all get sick from time to time. But if there's something you can do, like changing your kids' clothes before they go to bed, or changing their PJs after their nap, and putting on fresh play clothes, just try it for maybe a month or two and see how it works for you, and you might really be, I know, you might be surprised. So anyway, and then have kids, this is like probably the number one tip that I can offer you, have your kids tuck their coats and their jackets inside the backpack when they put it on the hook at school. You do not want the classmates' fabrics touching your child's fabrics. So this isn't like an OCD type of thing. This is legit. I mean, this is where the lice are going to hang out, because if you think about it, if someone at your child's school has lice and they have their hood on, their hair is sitting right there, and all those lice can just hang out in that cottony, flannelly material. And how often do you wash your kid's winter coat? Probably not that often, and you probably will wash it a little more often after this scope. But you want to either discuss it with the teacher if they're too small to be able to do it on their own, or if their cubbies are not divided. Like if their cubbies are divided, then you should be good, because they'll put their backpack up in their hanger and they're fine. I know it's nasty. But if they have a setup where it's just like a long line of hooks, like my daughter's preschool, just make sure that if you're dropping them off, you get into the practice of putting their coats or jackets or hats or gloves, whatever, inside the backpack and zipping it up. And again, if your child goes on the school bus or they're older and you're not sure that they'll be able to do that, you can just talk about it with the teacher and say, can we possibly adopt for this school year a practice where when it gets colder and everyone's wearing jackets and hats and fluffier items, can we as a classroom try to be lice-free this year? And that means, putting all those things in the backpack. Can we have that as a goal? And I'm sure if you have that open dialogue with the teacher, they're probably going to be like, wow, that's a great idea. Never would have thought about it. I love you. Thank you for giving me the idea, right? So just involve the teacher if you need to. It's about open communication. And if there's something you can do to prevent an outbreak from happening, because chances are if there's one student in your child's class that has lice, there's going to be a lot more where that came from. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully I've given you some food for thought and some suggestions on what you can do to prevent this from happening in your family. We made a prevent and detangle spray. We made a shampoo. Oh yay, thanks Terry, you are such a rock star. You are the glamma of all glammas. And then we added our oils to our root to tip serum. So we supercharged these items and we made a spray. This is so easy. It is so simple and anyone can do it. And an ounce of prevention really goes a long way. And watch the replay for the coupon code, but I'll share it one more time here at eos.lifestyle on Instagram. You can grab the link in my Instagram profile page. It's to get 10% off, just type in everyone wins 10 in the checkout at the website, and you can get the link from my Instagram profile page once again. So I hope this was helpful. I love bringing these tips and suggestions to you guys every Thursday, and I hope you have an awesome long weekend. Have a phenomenal time, have lots of fun, and bring your oils everywhere you go, because you never know when you'll have an opportunity to share the love with everybody else. So bug off everyone, kick all those chemicals to the curb, and tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you try these. I would love to see how you and your family enjoy them, and I will see you next week. Bye guys!